Hi, I'm Sharon Pope, and today we're talking about emotional infidelity. I am the love and relationship coach for people that are struggling in their disconnected marriages and trying to figure out whether they should stay and make the relationship feel good again, or if the only answer is to lovingly release it. If you like what you see on this channel, I hope you'll subscribe. So this week we're talking about emotional infidelity. I find it kind of interesting that we've categorized emotional infidelity sort of in our brains as if it's not as bad as the normal infidelity. So this week, two different clients on two completely different calls. One said it was only an emotional affair. They never actually had sex, so therefore it wasn't that bad. She had sort of convinced herself that it wasn't that bad. Okay, but then on another call, a woman who her husband had cheated and it was solely physical, there were no emotions involved, she had sort of made that not quite as bad in her mind. So this is sort of like the mental gymnastics that we do to try to explain away or be okay with the cheating that happens inside of a relationship so that we can give the relationship an opportunity to stay together. Now, I'm not saying you can't come back as a couple from infidelity in general. You absolutely can, but what you can't do is not tell the truth about it. So let me give you an example. This woman who said, well, it was only an emotional affair, so, I can forgive that and it'll be fine. Well, she found out that it wasn't just an emotional affair. Let's talk about what that means. So he had told her previously that we just talk, we hike together, and we take drives together. And she said, how long have you been doing that with this woman? For more than a year. Okay. Two grown adult people do not do things like that in secret because they're looking for a euchre partner, right? They're not just looking for a new buddy. If they haven't slept together yet, they are moving in that direction. And certainly over the course of a year, it was not all just emotional. And so she found that out, and of course, that devastated her. And I said, darling, you knew this, right? Like you knew this in your gut. And she said, yeah. But I had made up a story in my mind and I was lying to myself so that I could stay. So let's just talk about what infidelity is. I heard a definition this week that I'm just sort of playing with a little bit and I want to share it with you. This person defined infidelity as anything that you do in secret from your spouse. That's just the broad-based infidelity. So you might say, well, Sharon, that I have friendships with other people. That's okay, but if you're doing it in secret, that's when it becomes infidelity. So that is kind of an interesting concept from my perspective to explore of what are all the ways that we are not loyal or we betray our spouses. Right? When we're sharing intimate components about our relationship with friends or family, that could be a betrayal. I have a client whose husband has been watching porn for years. She had no idea. It's the secrecy that's the betrayal. It's not the thing. And when we talk about emotional infidelity, that's sharing your heart with someone. And so, yep, even if it is just emotional infidelity and not physical infidelity, that line hadn't been crossed. All I can tell you is that line was going to be crossed at some point. But in the meantime, they were sharing their hearts with each other. And that is also a betrayal. So tell yourself the truth about what's really going on. Whether you're the one that's cheating or you're the one that is being cheated on, tell yourself the truth about that. It is, in fact, a betrayal to the relationship that you have. I hope that that is helpful for you. all infidelity is really, really painful. It causes a lot of hurt. So if that was helpful for you and you like this channel and you like what you've heard, I hope you'll subscribe and click the red bell at the top. That way you will always get notified when I upload a new video. And if you are ready to take the next step forward for yourself and really make this personal for your situation, to figure out, can you stay and make your struggling and disconnected marriage feel good again? Or is the only answer to lovingly release it? If you're ready for that level of clarity, then I invite you to set up a call with me, and the link to do that is in the video notes below. Take good care.